Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit about what it's like being a hospital corpsman dental assistant. So I'm already done getting ready for work, did all my stuff in the morning. You want to see what that stuff is like, getting ready with me in the morning, go watch my latest video. And I just want to say, I'm just going to be putting out there pros and cons, what I wish I knew about being a dental corpsman before I picked my rate, and just honestly what it is that you can do better while you're in A school and C school to help your journey be better. Don't mind my cat. She's quite annoying. But yeah. I'll catch you at the clinic. Alright, so I just got to work and I'm obviously not wearing my camis today, my NWUs, but I'll be wearing scrubs for the most part, actually the whole day. So I have my brown t-shirt under my jacket, and I'll be taking you inside with me to grab a pair of scrubs and then go across the way to my clinic. Here where I work, we have two clinics per se, main clinic, and then we have the area that I work in. And if you continue watching, I will be sharing a little bit about where I work and what our mission is where I work. So stay tuned. All right, y'all. So we're at my clinic now. And like I said, we're going to be talking about pros, cons, and what I wish I knew before being a dental tech. And I'm going to go around my clinic asking a couple of my techs what their favorite part about being a dental tech is. Stay tuned. All right, Hmda, what's your favorite part about being a dental tech?
My favorite part? I think my favorite part would be that it carries on to the civilian world. So if I were to want to get out one day, I thought that the military wasn't for me, I would be able to get a normal dental assistant job and be happy.
Okay, I like that.
I think my favorite part about being a dental tech is we get to work the easiest hours out of any corpsman.
Easiest hours. Sounds like a lie.
On a shore duty.
On a shore duty.
We have right now, it's pretty easy, but if it were to be out on a ship, it's not so good.
We do have the easiest hours. We're getting out at 11 today. It's Friday.
I mean, it's an admin day, and we're field daying right now. So.
Well, that's because we're in RIP. We just got fucked. Oh, fuck. Can't say that.
Yo, you're so bad at this. Being a dental tech. My favorite thing about being a dental tech is being able to work with like all the different docs. And since I want to be a dentist, it's nice seeing, I guess, just them teaching you about all the stuff that I would need to know before I go to dental school. So yeah. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Getting to work with recruits and answering all their lovely questions that they have for us.
Wow.
Yes.
And do you like working with a bunch of different doctors every day?
I love working with different doctors and learning their new styles. Nice,
I like that answer. Now I'm off of work and we're back home. And like I said earlier, I just want to discuss pros, cons, what I wish I knew before being a dental tech, and tips and advice that I can give those trying to pick the Hmda rate and those who have already picked the Hmda rate. I would say the pros would be a stable working environment and working hours if you're on a short command like my HM3 just mentioned earlier. And I would say also you just get to learn a lot more, and you're opening yourself up to more opportunities, and a lot of doors are going to be opening for you. And if this is a field that you want to go in or pursue, and maybe even try to pursue dentistry, this is it for you, really. You make a lot of good connections with docs at your command. They would love to write a recommendation letter, you know, if you decide to go into dental tech school or put in a hygiene package or whatever the case may be for you. I love all the docs that we work with. I've learned so much from every single doc that I have in my clinic and the ones that come over and do what we do. it's hard, but you know, week in and week out we push and we get a lot of stuff done. And sometimes things happen that we can't really control, and all of our docs are just very smooth and, you know, don't really necessarily complain because they're there and so are we. Techs and docs are like this, besties. We need the docs and docs need us. We work hand in hand. I would say another pro really would be, it's an eye-opener, really. Like, there's so much stuff that you would think that you couldn't really happen with your teeth in your mouth, and it's crazy all the cases that you can really get out in the fleet. And every time I see a case, I'll just always ask my doc, like, does this happen often, or whatever the case may be. It's really just different with every single patient that you come across, and every single case is different when you have a record in front of you and you're going to be doing operative work, or it's endo, oral surgery, pros. When you become a dental tech, you're going to obviously know what all these little words mean, you know, but there's just so much. If you really want to go and dive deeper with what it's like being an HMDA, go ahead and comment on this video and I can make another one going a lot more into detail about what it's like being an HMDA. I would say the one con is that when you're picking this rate or you have questions about this rate, there aren't a lot of videos. Like, there's no way that you can get information about this before you even go into it. You just have to stick it out and get the experience for yourself. I think there was only one person that I really saw on YouTube that had a video about being a dental tech, and this was years ago. I've been in for 2 years, and she's been in like 5 years or almost going on 6. And she actually works here at my command now. Her name's Gabrielle Owens. Y'all go ahead and head to her channel. She has some great information also about military content and just about like anything really, like daily vlogs and stuff like that. Just follow her along on her journey as well. She was really the only person that had a video out there, and I wish I had a lot more because there's just so much about the dental rate. And yeah, I think that's like the one negative thing about it. There's really not much negative to say about dental. Like, I love dental, I love what I do, I love our mission here where I work, and it's a real eye-opener. You make a difference in everybody's lives, believe it or not. I think your teeth are everything, and it's something that you should take pride in, especially those coming into the service. Not everybody comes with a history or background of medical or dental care, and when you're in the service, you get that for free for serving. So yeah, it's been pretty great, like being a dental corpsman. I've had the opportunity to ask my docs what would they do if they didn't see themselves being a dentist, and they wouldn't change their job. They love being in the service. Some of them have decided to step out of the service and obviously fulfill opening a practice up, or just going to work with another coworker and, you know, just adventuring out and stuff like that. But the connections you make while being in the service and with your docs and with your coworkers, your other dental techs, your other dental assistants, it's everything. You know, you're going to keep these memories, you're going to keep the FaceTime that you have with people, and it can go a long way for you. I think also advice that I would give to somebody is, what you learn in C school, in your dental tech school, is just the stepping stone. You're not going to get everything you need, but they will give you what you need to make you a successful sailor, and everything else you will learn will be at your command. So don't go crazy. You're not going to know everything. You're not going to be able to soak in everything you learn, and that is completely okay, because you will learn once you get to your command. Honestly, the military opens up a lot of doors for you, but it's you that has to go after that avenue, that opportunity that's set in front of you. Another thing that is very beneficial for you as a corpsman, in general, a dental corpsman, any kind of corpsman, is something called US maps. Sorry, my cat's moving. It's something called US maps. And what you do is you log your hours of work, and it'll be then applied to a certification, and you can get that certification. And then if you want You can even go on like Navy Cool and ask to take the registered dental assistant exam, and the military will pay for your first exam. And if you pass it, like, good on you. That's the best thing you possibly could have done. And, you can use it out in the civilian sector. But if you haven't passed it, then that just encourages you to study more, and to also realize where in areas that you're lacking and where you can progress and do better and be better. And then the only downside to that is that you have to pay for the second exam out of pocket. But all of this stuff is stuff that you can ask leadership about, or you can do your own research like I did, and really just try to be better, do better every day, take it day by day, moment by moment. But I think that's really all that I could say about being a dental corpsman. Everybody's experience is different. Some people don't have a great time or really just don't enjoy being a dental corpsman. It's not for them. But they stick it out, and then they can put a package in and change their NEC, their C school per se, or just be a quad zero. And yeah, the US MAPS opportunity was brought up to me by my instructors in dental school. So if you have really good instructors in dental school, they are setting you up for success when you reach the fleet. I love my instructors. I get people from C school, and I'm like, who is your instructor? And I always ask that because if I hear my instructor's name, I will literally text them and say, the people that you are putting out in the fleet are freaking incredible. Like, you don't understand. They're making all the difference, and they're making this whole transition from boot camp, school into the fleet so much more easier and so much more better, because they are just filled with knowledge and are so prepared for what's to come. Really, if I could go back, I would just do C school all over again. The class that we had, the instructors that we had, truly amazing. Man, I could go on and on about my instructors. But really, I have loved every second about being a corpsman, especially a dental corpsman. I love what I do here at my job. I love our mission, and we are mission essential, so we never really have not really how could I say, we're mission essential, and we're just always on the go, and we are always ready to work. Man, I just love what I do here. I was so upset about my orders, but I think that everything is put in your life for a reason, and I think that my reason to come to this command was to make me a better person and to make me a better sailor. Really, the whole process of picking orders in school, when you get those soft orders, man, do not get hyped on it. Do not, because that's what I did. And when I had my hard orders pop up on NSIPs, I was crying. I was very much so crying, because I did not see what I picked when I was in C school, and I was very upset because I was so dead struck on going to where I was supposed to go. And my instructors told me, like, don't gas yourself up on this. Like, things can change. Not until you're on that plane and you're going to that command. Things are set in stone. But I got myself so excited, and I got crushed when I got these orders. But I think everything happens for a reason. And the people at this command have molded me into who I need to be, and they're continuing to mold me into the person I will be. Not everybody will be in your corner in the military, and that's okay. Don't get upset about that. You just got to find people that are there for you, and find a mentor. That's probably the best thing that I could say, is just find a mentor and find people that are going to be willing to invest into you. Because some people invest into others, and you kind of get upset, like, why aren't they helping me? But it's like, maybe they connect, or maybe they see vision into this person, and that's completely okay. You just need to find someone that is willing to mentor you and willing to make you into the person that you need to be for that given moment. I think that I really wouldn't be where I would be without those that have helped me up until now. From my RDCs to my instructors at A school and both C school, and now the HM1s and HM2s and even chiefs that I've come across here at my command. They have made everything so much easier in the transition when it came to checking in, into settling in. Everything is so much more smoother, and everybody has so much going on in their lives, like in their personal lives outside of work, but they don't let that affect them when it comes to investing into their sailors. And I think that that's probably the best thing you could see in a person, because they're just willing to stop what they're doing, put their stuff aside, and invest into you. And you don't see that often, and I've been very lucky to experience that here at my command. Some days are better than others, really. Today is a very well moment for that. Some days are better than others, and you're not always going to have the best day, and you're not always going to have the worst day. But you take every day step by step, moment by moment, and everything will be how it needs to be, how it rolls out to be. You just can't control everything, and that's something that you're going to learn, especially while being in the military. So if you guys really have any other specific comments regarding to the HMDA rate, I would literally love to go more in depth about this and just be that person for you, because I didn't have that, and I'm willing to do that for others. But yeah, I think really this concludes today's video in talking about the hospital corpsman dental assistant rate. I really can't think of anything else to talk about. But really, if you have anything, like literally anything, go ahead and shoot a comment. I'll reply. You can go to my Instagram that I have down below in the comments and just shoot me a DM if you would rather do that, But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Go ahead and like, follow, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you are already a dental tech or in the process to being a dental tech, I think you probably made the best decision you probably could. And welcome to the dental corps. See ya.